one example. This is a butane react with the chlorine in the presence of sunlight. Again, if two possibilities are there. One is a 2-chlorobutane, another one is 1-chlorobutane. Now we have to find out which one is a major product, which one is minor. Sometimes they ask the question that you have to find out the percentage, exactly percentage. You know that which one is a major because you know that alkanes reactivity order, right? A secondary always more than the primary. So here this is actually major. This one is a major. This one is minor, but still we need exactly percentage. How much percentage it formed, right? Again, I already explained in the first year class that, for example, that primary hydrogen replaced by chlorine, the value is 1. Then secondary hydrogen replaced by chlorine, the value is 3.5. Then tertiary hydrogen replaced by chlorine, the value is 5. The similar case it's happened in the bromine, same case it's happened that the primary hydrogen replaced by bromine, the value is 1. Then secondary hydrogen replaced by bromine, the value is 86. Then tertiary hydrogen replaced by bromine, the value is 1600. For example, that the same question, that how much percentage form, I will discuss. Please all of you read total notes. Then here, first this is a butane plus chlorine, again in the presence of sunlight. Again, one is a 2-chloro, another one is 1-chloro. Now here, primary hydrogens. How many primary hydrogens? These two are the primary hydrogens, always a terminal. It also should be CH3, right? How many? 6 hydrogens are there. Then secondary hydrogens. How many secondary hydrogens? This is a secondary carbon containing hydrogens are secondary hydrogens. So here 2, here 2. Total 4. 4 hydrogens are there. 4 hydrogens are there. Then what about that tertiary hydrogens? Here any tertiary carbon? No tertiary carbon, so it is a 0. Right? Now here this is a 6 primary hydrogens are there. Primary hydrogens 6. Each hydrogen replaced by chlorine, the value is 1. 6 ones are 6. Again, secondary hydrogens are replaced by chlorine. How many secondary hydrogens are there? 4 into 3.5. That 7, 14. Then tertiary hydrogens, right? Here 0 hydrogens. 0. Here 0. The total is 21. Now formation of the product. Formation of 2-chlorobutane. Can you write down percentage of? Percentage of chlorobutane. Here, whatever that is secondary hydrogens, 14 by 21 into 100. This is almost 72%. Then here percentage of 1-chlorobutane is here how many primary? 6 by then total 21 into 100. This is almost 28%. Then here we wrote that major is always 72%. That minor is 28%. Once write down and check it out. difference. All of you open your first year notebook. Reaction mechanism, that is reactivity, reaction, free radical substitution reactions. I will give one question. All of you please note. How to do the bromination in presence of sunlight. You have to find out the exactly percentage of these two reactions. Find out exactly percentage. I will give 5 minutes time. Fast. Whereas the bromine case, we get a least yield, like 0.1 to 0.2, 0.3 percentage. But the reason is here tertiary hydrogen is present. That reactivity of bromine tertiary is higher, almost 1600. That is the reason. I think this tertiary we get 98 to 99 percentage, and the remaining these two products are we get only 1 to 2 percentage. Whereas in this case it is a completely different, 40, like that. Once check it out and write down the answer. Right. Given one cyclic compound, that is methyl cyclohexane with chlorine, again the bromine, right? I'm given answers, hard to check. second preparation from alkenes. Alkenes react with HX under acidic medium. This is, you know, that Markovnikov rule. That is always HX addition, always trans addition takes place. This is always X is a trans addition. Here I will write on by mistake. Here hydrogen, not a X. Here hydrogen. HX trans addition. Always HX addition is a trans addition, whether it is a HBr or HCl. It depends on the reagent. That is always a trans addition takes place. This is a Markovnikov rule, right? And write on the mechanism. Here first step is formation of the carbocation intermediate. Here the first step is what is that first step? Here CH3, then CH double bond CH2 H plus under acidic medium. This is always the pi bond moves towards the less number of hydrogens to more number of hydrogen containing carbon. This carbon gets the negative charge, this carbon gets the positive charge. Reason, the terminal carbon which is containing the negative charge, that is a primary carbanion, that's the center of the carbon which is the secondary carbocation. That you know that reactivity order of carbanions always a primary carbanion is greater than secondary carbanion is greater than tertiary carbanion. Whereas that the carbocations, this is completely opposite. Tertiary carbocation is greater than secondary carbocation is greater than primary carbocation. Right here, whenever this pi bond is moves towards the terminal side, then which is that particular carbon getting the primary carbanion, then this one is a secondary carbocation. Here both are more stable. That is the reason here. Here first and secondary carbocation. Here this is we get the primary carbocation. Then here secondary carbocation. Both more stable. For example, this carbon, this is a pi bond move towards this direction. Then what happens? We get here. This is the secondary carbon. Here secondary carbanion. This one secondary carbanion. Then first case it is a primary carbocation. This is a primary carbocation. Here see that the stability under the first case is a green color, the second case is a yellow. So here first case is a more stable. That is the reason the pi bond is always more towards the terminal side. Then here get the primary carbanion and the secondary carbocation. Then here this is a negative charge. Here negative charge directly attached to H plus. Then CH3, CH2, H. Then this is a carbocation. This is actually intermediate in this reaction. This is a carbocation and the intermediate. Right? Then second step. Generally it is a two-step reaction. Then second step is a CH2. This is a plus. Here X HX, right? It's minus HF. This is a negative charge always attack to positive charge. Here because here hydrogen is already there. Okay, it is a completely attack to opposite direction. If it is more towards this direction, then attacking of bottom direction, repulsions are present, so that X minus always attack to opposite direction. So that here it form the product is CH3 and CH3 here CH, then CH2 HX plus H plus. Already first step we are using one H plus. That H plus we have to remove. Then it is under acidic condition, right? The first here we are taking the unsaturated alkene. That unsymmetrical alkene react with the HX under acidic medium, then it forms the saturated mono alkyl halides. That this is a mechanism always was two steps reaction. Okay, first step is a formation of intermediate. Second step is a fast step. This is a fast step. This is a slow step. Always a slow step is a rate determining step or determining step. Note on the vacancy. Bond move towards more number of hydrogen side, because of more number of hydrogens means that is we get the stable carbanion. Less number of hydrogen means that we get the more stable carbocation. So always pi bond is more towards the more number of hydrogen side, and that is a formation of the carbocation, formation of the positive charge on the less number of hydrogen containing carbon. Example, say Markovnikov rule. You have to apply only Markovnikov rule. Three CH double bond HCl under acidic medium. Three CH three, then CH CH2 CH is rearrangement. Rearrangement possible. Once listen, I will write down the mechanism for this reaction. Next reaction I will not give the any mechanism. You have to write down the directly mechanism, right? Listen. Here first CH3, CH, then CH3, then CH double bond CH2. The first step is that the pi bond is always to move towards the more number of hydrogen containing carbon side. Then this get the negative charge, then this one get the positive charge, negative attack to positive, right? Then always arrow should be that the negative to positive. Don't write down the positive to negative. Then CH, then CH3, then CH plus, then CH2H. Now I'll write down this hydrogen is the top direction. H. This is from the what is this carbocation? Secondary carbocation, right? If this hydrogen shifted to here, what happened? This carbon get the tertiary carbocation, right? This is we are calling as a rearrangement. CH3, then CH, H again CH2H. Again this is get the carbocation. This is a secondary carbocation. Sorry, tertiary carbocation. In previous case, secondary carbocation. Generally, that rearrangement possible, less stable carbocation converted to more stable. For example, in this case, directly it is formed a tertiary carbocation. No need to check it out the rearrangement because it is already tertiary carbocation. It does not involving any again more stable compound because already tertiary carbocation is always more stable. So here this is already more stabilized carbocation. Then here HCl, here H plus, again Cl minus. This Cl minus attack to this carbon. Then 3, then CH, sorry, CH3, then CH2, then CH3, Cl. This is actually final product.
మీరు పిండి తెచ్చుకోవాలి వాడినాకండి మీరు అవి పిండి తెచ్చుకోవాలి ఇవి మాత్రం అవన్నీ మాత్రం చేసేసేది ఆడెక్కడ
I will give another example. You have to practice this example. H plus. Here, they straight away from the tertiary radical. H plus. case, ring expansion possible. That last case, ring expansion is possible because of this is the cyclopentane adjacent carbon is a formation of the carbocation, right? When it is a ring expansion possible cases, already we are explained in the first year. This is a cyclopropane, then this is a cyclopropane adjacent carbon is carbocation, cyclobutane adjacent carbon is carbocation, then cyclopentane, cyclopentane plus. These three cases ring expansion is possible. Whereas this here 6 carbon, for example, like this, it is there. Okay, in this case, last case, ring expansion is not possible. But here hydrogen, this hydrogen involving a rearrangement. Factor between rearrangement, then we get a tertiary carbon. Right? Here rearrangement possible. Here ring expansion possible. Ring expansion possible. These three cases always ring expansion. Cyclopropane with adjacent carbocation, cyclobutane with adjacent carbocation, and the cyclopentane. Already these three reactions already first year classes, class notes is there. Okay, once check it out. Okay, I'll write down the answers. Here, this is a okay. Here, this is a because it is a ring expansion case. Okay, once note down, I will explain mechanism of this one. Okay, this is the important mechanism, the ring expansion cases. Guys, I will explain that last one mechanism, ring expansion case. Expansion case, here cyclopentane with the adjacent double bond, right, in HCl in the presence of H plus. Here this is a final product, right? I will write down the mechanism. Generally Markovnikov rule, it is a two steps reaction. Then first step, step 1, formation of the intermediate. This is a double bond. Here H plus. This is a pi bond, always move towards terminal side. That is because of it from the most stable carbanion. This is getting the negative charge. This one get the positive charge. This is a negative attack to positive, right? Then here H, right? This is getting the positive charge. Here hydrogen, right? Here adjacent carbonation is there. The ring expansion is possible. This is a bond is moves to this direction. Then what happens? This gets the positive, this one gets the negative. Negative again attached to this carbon. Then here this is a bond. From the again carbocation, right? Can I write down like this? This is actually 6-membered ring, like this. Again adjacent carbocation, right? Here one hydrogen is there. Here this is a secondary carbocation, but in the carbocation stability, tertiary is more stable. So this hydrogen shifted to here. Wagner-Mervin rearrangement. That particular hydrogen shifted to adjacent position of the carbocation. Then this is hydrogen shifted to here. Then we get a tertiary carbocation. This is a carbocation. Now here the last step HCl, then H plus Cl minus. This Cl minus attack to this particular carbocation. Then here we form chloromethyl cyclohexane. This is actually final product. Right? Once you check it out. Guys, again I will give you examples. Okay, whenever you have the free time, you have to check it out. These examples. Now, here we discuss all the alkenes are unsymmetrical, but sometimes they will give the different symmetrical alkenes. Then how to find out the final product in that case? I will explain. Guys, that last one, here two possibilities are there. This is actually alkene, but here Markovnikov rule possible unsymmetrical alkene, but here it shows a symmetrical type. But para position, this is a NO2 compound, this is OCH3, right? This is NO2 is, what is that NO2 group? This is a minus Me group. Minus Me group. This is a minus Me group, right? This one is minus Me group. This one is plus Me group. You have to check it out whenever it is a similar type of symmetrical alkenes. You have to check it out the adjacent positions, right? In the adjacent position means that is a benzene, again para position NO2, here para position OCH3, here plus Me group, here minus Me group. Always in the stability order, plus Me groups increases carbonyl stability, minus Me group increases carbonyl stability. So the bond is always moved towards this, towards minus Me group side. So it gets the negative charge, this one gets the positive charge. All the cases, plus is more stable, minus is more stable. So that here the final product is CH, then CH, then 3, then here NO2. Right here, this is a negative charge here, taking off H again here Cl, because it get the positive here, it get the negative, right? No, don't write down the don't confusion, because all the cases the carbonyl stability plus Me increases, carbonyl stability minus Me increases. Don't write down vice versa. Right? Note down this. over. Again go for next one. Again that anti-Marconi. Anti-Marconi rule. Again unsymmetrical alkene react with HBr, okay, in the presence of peroxide medium or sunlight, then it form the again bromine compound. Only HBr involving only anti-Marconi rule. The reason is already we discussed in first year notes. Once check it out first year notes. That is alkenes chapter. Okay, because first and second step both. Peroxide, both the oxygens are same electronegativity, so it is involving homolytic fission takes place. Homolytic fission takes place, then HO radical, then HO radical, right? This again HBr, again HO radical. Here again involving homolytic fission. This radical H radical and OH radical it converted to H2O and we generated bromine radical. Then step 2, what is step 2? That is a step is a propagation step. Propagation. Then here RCH double bond CH2. Here if it is a bromine it moves to this direction. Okay, because homolytic fission go for any direction, both are same. Here it form only radical. Then CH2, this is one radical, this is radical. Not only this direction, go for left or right. Both are same because it is a homolytic fission. Again, bromine radical, attacking of bromine radical. Here two possibilities are there. First attacking of this carbon. Here RCH, CH2, again Br dot. If it is another possibility, this attacking of this carbon, again RCH, Br, CH2 dot. Now we have to find out the stability order. You know that this is a secondary free radical. This is a secondary free radical. This is secondary free radical. This is a primary free radical. This one is a primary free radical. This is a primary free radicals. Now we have to find out which is more stable. Here, number of alpha hydrogens. For example, R is a CH3 group. How many alpha hydrogens are there? 5 alpha hydrogens. 2 plus 3, 5. Here, adjacent of this radical, here only one hydrogen is there. It is only one alpha hydrogen. More number of alpha hydrogens always more stable. So it does not involve the reaction. So it is involving again reaction. The reason is stability. That is least stable of free radical. Then another one is termination step. Termination step. Then here RCH, CH2, again Br radical. Here that H2O, it is a first step. Then H radical, again OH radical. This radical attack here. Then RCH, CH2, Br H. Again plus OH radical. This OH radical again gives another OH radical is there. It turns to H2O, right? Again, this is an anti-Marconi rule, right? All of you once check it out. Few examples. An antimarconic fluid. Here CH3, CH double bond CH2. Okay, sometimes they will give the question HBr, sometimes they will give the question HBr with peroxide. Here, first case HBr only. They will not mention the whether it is a SD condition, whether it is a peroxide condition. Okay, they will not mention any condition. Go for Marconi fluid. CH3, CH, CH2, again BrH. If they will mention the peroxide, go for anti-Marconi fluid. CH, CH2, again BrH. Okay, here HCl, H plus, then HBr, H2, O2. HCl, H plus, HBr, H. Right? Benzene does not involving any addition reaction. This is actually addition reaction, HCl addition, right? Because aromaticity. Okay, here also double bond is present. Here outside of the benzene also it is double bonds are there, but don't addition with the HCl with benzene because it is aromatic compound. Aromatic compound always involving electrophilic substitution reactions. Okay, here that the final product is CH, then CH2, HCl. HCl, H plus. The final product is here I'll write the mechanism. Here first step it form the CH double bond CH2 H plus. This pi bond is supposed to here negative positive. This is a negative attack here. Then CH CH2 H again positive charge. Here rearrangement takes place. This is a one hydrogen shifted to here because of benzyl carbocation is more stable than secondary carbocation. This is a generally it is a secondary carbocation, but whereas at the hydrogen shifted to here, this is a hydrogen shifted to here. This is a again we get a CH CH2 again CH3 plus. This is a benzyl carbocation. Benzyl carbocation. This is a normal secondary carbocation. This is an inductive effect. This is a mesomeric effect. Always mesomeric effect is always greater than the inductive effect. Then next step that benzyl carbocation. CH CH2 CH3 plus. Then HCl. This is H plus Cl minus here. Then we get CH CH2 CH3 again Cl. This is a final one. Sometimes they are asking the question, how many isomers are possible? Here, how many isomers are possible? 2 isomers. What are the isomers? 2 isomers are possible. That isomers is one is a D and a L because of this is a chiral carbon. One is a left hand side and negative and right hand side positive. Dextro and lever. 2 isomers are possible. Sometimes they are asking the question after completion of the final product how many isomers are possible. Here we have to check it out. Whenever it is the isomers is possible, you have to check it out how many chiral centers are there. Here only one chiral center. Molecule cannot be divided into 2 equal parts. So this is a 2 power m, n equal to 1. So 2 isomers are possible. Right? remaining we discuss next class.